nothing, Andy. Stay focused.
How can I stay focused when he's doing that?
Cheers, everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. It is Tuesday. Hopefully you're having a great week. I'm on vacation. Actually, I probably just got back, so I lied. I'm here.
You don't even know where you're at.
I don't even know where I'm at. So we hope you have had a great spring break if you were on spring break this week or last week and enjoying yourself. And I know that you don't have spring break, but
You keep talking about that thing that I don't know what it is.
you have days off all the time. It's called sick days. Yeah. Anyway.
Not COVID.
Hopefully you like what we do. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us. Today we are going back to Tennessee, where we had a large haul last spring, and this is one of them. This is a wonderful distillery that my wife and I visited. The owners of the distillery kind of opened it up for us because they weren't quite opened, and gave us a whole bunch of samples and stuff, and we pretty much walked away with quite a bit of bottles. They knew we were suckers as soon as we got there. But it's really good stuff. So hopefully you like this one. This is Tennessee Pete from the Samuel Bryant Distillery. I don't remember the little town it was outside of. It's actually in the middle of nowhere, but Jackson, Tennessee. And this is a peated whiskey. So it's a peated whiskey, which you don't find very often. I think I saw somewhere on the byline it's the Scotch whiskey of Tennessee or something. I don't remember, but it's a peated shine, a peated whiskey. I think this is a company that likes to call everything moonshine and not whiskey. The proof is 40% ABV or 80 proof. No age statement at all on this. Are you staying up to date? Are you in La La Land?
40 proof, that's
40% or 80 proof.
I like the 80.
And the cost is $44.99. And I did try this at
right? Yeah. Round it up.
I think I tried this at the distillery. I can't remember. So this will be our first real sample of it in over a year.
You just opened it?
I just opened it. Because the studio audience got it. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this. This is going to be a 1 barrel on cost. Yeah, it's definitely peated.
It's definitely...
We have somebody in our student audience that hates peat, and I think she's going to call 911 in a minute.
It smells good, but it's definitely not like the Scotch.
No, it's not like an Isla. Oh, now I'm worried because Cody's giving a bad face. I think it's got a very pleasant, smoky aroma. I would never in a blind taste say it's peat, though.
No, it does have a very chemical smell to it.
Yeah. And again, they say it's a shine, so it could be a much more younger process, different process.
Well, and a shine, I think, is going to be more than 80 proof. That's my right off the bat.
Okay, so
you can smell the peat.
A little bit of smoke or peat.
It's got a lot of chemical.
Yeah, it's very medicinal, chemical, solvent type of stuff, industrial chemical.
A little bit of sweetness, but not a lot.
So, one of the studio audience is saying paint thinner, or which we used to say Varathane all the time.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a little bit of brown sugar in there, but it's hard to catch any smell on it because it's that chemical flavor
aroma.
It's just kind of like that's what you smell.
Gonna sneeze, so.
And if you're going for the moonshine, maybe this is what you're going for, you know?
Yeah. This is a company that we picked up a gift for Franco, our tequila expert, called 10, Tenn, like Tennessee, 10 Kila. TN Kila.
Oh.
Which tended to be pretty good.
The flavor is
smooth.
This is
smoky. Oh, it's got a lot of smoky peat on it. I like it.
It's like it tastes way better than the aroma.
100% better.
It's almost got like a, and we don't got this on the board, but it's almost like a mesquite kind of like.
It's got vanilla, like a vanilla bean, and some sort of, almost like an apple. Cody?
Tastes like barbecue scotch.
Tastes like barbecue scotch. I don't know what that means.
Like if you had made barbecue sauce out of scotch.
Oh, okay.
And put it in there.
Yeah,
So
I'm
maybe
like,
vanilla and the other thing.
because it's totally, to
Maybe
me,
a little
it's
honey.
like
I think instead of mesquite, it's hickory.
Yeah.
hickory. It's definitely smoky and
So maybe not mesquite, maybe hickory, but it's a peat. So the aroma is not one of my favorites. I'm gonna say the aroma is a way more sharp or pungent than it should be. So it's a 2 on aroma. But the flavor, I like the flavor.
I do too. It's like,
I don't know that I would like it just sitting here drinking a glass or 2 or 3. I think it's going to wear on me rather quickly. But the first time, I actually like it. And so based off of what we've said, it's a smoky, peat, vanilla. There's some sort of fruit in there. I tend to say pear, but I don't know if that's what it is.
yeah, it's a stone fruit
Yeah.
in there.
So I'm going to say the flavor's a 3. I know you gave it a 3.5. You actually gave aroma 2.5. Bite.
I was being generous with that.
Bite, I think, is relatively mild, smooth to mild. I think it's about a 3 on bite. It's
water
not bad. It's
doesn't-
got a back end funkiness though.
The water doesn't change the. Well, actually, it brings out the smokiness more, and it kind of takes away from the kind of
Yeah.
chemically.
I definitely getting that barbecue sauce smokiness that Cody is talking about. I tend to think that if we were doing a thumbs up, thumb down, we would be tied at 2 up, 2 down, and that my wife would be the deciding
Oh,
factor.
the water just puts the smokiness right out of the.
You definitely can just tell it's a peat now.
It's
So if
just
you're
like-
blind tasting on aroma, you could smell it smoky, but you wouldn't really necessarily think it's peat. I think blind tasting with a bit of water, you can tell it's peat. Without the water, you're kind of up in the air. Is it that hickory? Is it mesquite? Is it something else? I like it. Our numbers don't like it. Our total for me is 9 points, which is a 2 barrel. The total for you is 10 points, which is a 2.5. So we're going to give it a 2.5 rating because I don't think there's any bonus in this at all. It's really different.
I'm telling you, this is a perfect cooking whiskey.
For like barbecuing or
Adding
whatever.
into your ingredients
Okay.
and stuff. This is perfect for that. I don't know about drink. I mean, it's not bad.
I do believe we have some more Samuel T. Bryant's to review besides that 10 Kila, which isn't at the house. Again, we'll look at those. But it's really hard to find whiskeys, regional small distillery whiskeys, and not put it into the categories of larger whiskeys
Yeah.
because everything is going to be regionalized. One of my favorite distilleries ever is Andalusian here in Texas. And when I first tasted them, I really liked it, but they were completely different. And the same thing with Balcones here in Texas. Cody and I, when we first started drinking Balcones, were like, I'm not sure about this now.
You like it?
I mean, we have tons of Balcones. So you just have to get... Whoop, be back. Is this yours or mine? That's mine. It's a little fuzzball. Not even sure what you said, but you guys probably heard a bunch of beep, beep, beeps. I have no idea what you said, but just to be safe. When it comes to regional whiskeys, they are not in the same category as bigger ones, so this is definitely the case. And
it's very unique. Mm-hmm. The flavor, I like the flavor.
I don't care for the aroma, but I like the flavor. Tell us what you think. If you've tried Samuel T. Bryant, if you haven't and you live in this Jackson, Tennessee area, you definitely want to swing by and check them out. Awesome people. They got a really nice little distillery bar, kind of in a barn situation. It's like a barn dominium type of thing, wasn't it? Metal barn. And it's really cool. They got a bar there. And they do a lot of creamed alcohols like bourbon creams and stuff like that. But give them a check and tell them we sent you. They're nice people.
Was their final on it?
So the final one is, unfortunately, is a 2.5. I imagine that their whiskey is much better because we did try some there, and we're not buying stuff that we don't like when we try. So I don't know how much we tried of this one, but we did buy quite a few of their bottles.
I mean, the cost is a little, bringing it down.
It's below Texas norm for a craft distillery.
Yeah, because it's usually $50.
Yeah.
But the aroma was like, I think that's what brought it down the most.
Probably.
Cause
yeah, I'm still getting that strong plastic stuff. But anywho, check them out. Tell us what you think if you've had them. Give us some ideas. This bottle was bottled in January of 21, so maybe they've gotten a little bit better with the peat.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was an experimental batch, but let us know. Make sure you check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, and don't forget our merchandise. And remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. This is good whiskey.
This is pretty good.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Shine. Good Shine.
Good shine.
Cheers.
But you can't run your car on it.